Well, I'm excited to give you a report on how things are going. I want this to be as brief as it needs to be, but also as comprehensive as it needs to be. And so let's talk about ministry for a moment. Where is ministry happening and in what ways? First of all, let me talk about life groups. Life group leaders at Grace, you guys are killing it, doing amazing work, and I am most grateful for you and your ministry. Thank you so much for all that you are doing to shepherd, to pastor, to lead your smaller flocks here. You matter significantly. We're actually launching a new life group this week, and I'm excited that we are able to do that during a time like this, and excited for the group of people coming together for that group. We have also launched a whole new website for our life group leaders, and I'm excited for those resources available to you, key volunteers and leaders at Grace. So I want to just say good work and excited about what is happening there on the life group front. Let me speak to food. We, in the last month, in this month of April, have handed out 3,500 boxes of food. And tomorrow we have 600-700 more going out. And so May will be just as strong as April was. In addition, we are in the process of securing from other folks in our county some great space for freezer space. And we are procuring meat. The meat products that we are procuring are local, and they are all either Morganton or here in McDowell County. And some farmers are unable to process that, and we're excited to be part of that. Get that processed and get it stored, frozen, and then able to be given to those who need it most. Many of you decided to give some or part or all of your stimulus check to families in need. That fund now stands somewhere between $12,000 and $13,000. Thank you. We are actively reaching out to families, communicating to those who are in the most difficult situations that we are aware of. If you are in one of those situations where you have need, or if you know of a family who is, please email Mandy at graceforall.org, and let her know. We want to be where the need is and able to meet the need and encourage and give families a hand up during this time. Those of you on the sewing crew who've been making masks, to date you have made 1,562 masks. That is absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much for your tireless work. The adult care facilities are so grateful for this. Speaking of them, we have several life groups in our church, along with other churches, who have adopted the staff of every adult care facility. That's 11 facilities and a total of several hundred staff around those 11 facilities in our county. So thank you for your faithful ministry in this way as you provide snacks and flowers and food, meals, so many different things for these staff who are working so very hard to do what it is that they do. Christina has been doing remarkable work on the video front and getting things out to you. And so we have launched on YouTube Live as well as Facebook. If you live in an outlying area, YouTube is the place for you to go. So go to graceforall.org. You will see a way there to link right to our YouTube page. We would love for you to do that. All of our videos are posted there, and our Sunday morning service is fed there live. And there's also a place during the live service to comment. So we want to encourage you to do that. Let me speak finally to your giving. This is the first Sunday, the first month rather, that we have had an entire month of no one being here for worship ever in the history of this church and in the history, I'm assuming, of most churches. So let me speak to that. We came into April wondering how would our giving be. March went very well. our budget needs, you exceeded in your giving by just over $25,000. That means that you gave over and above what we need for budget by $25,000. We are so grateful for your giving, for your faithfulness. If you mail it in, or some of you now text to give, others of you give online through Realm. You go to our website. However you choose to give, we are grateful that you are doing it. We have installed a box where we can collect your gifts. Now it's installed in the door just near our offices in that alcove, and so it's a safe way to put your gift in, and it is protected if you are dropping it by. In addition, our $250,000 goal to get to the preschool, we are just under 20,000 needed on that goal. So we're 19,000 and some change away. And while the days are uncertain about when we can open that preschool, we are so glad that we are continually making plans toward the opening of the preschool. Finally, let me speak to the building. We don't know when we can gather again safely, and we are collecting data right now and working with so many of our leaders to gain insight onto how they feel about certain aspects of reopening and meeting once again to worship. As we do, we are completing the building. It is coming to where we have planned for it to be now for 7 years. Yes, 7 years ago we started saving for this building. And so as we are doing so, you are going to hear next week some details about that, some financial details of where we are on the project, the furnishings and how that goes and how that is going. So anticipate seeing that. That will either be in print form by email or on our website, or it will be video. Finally, I just want to say I cannot say enough about the staff here at Grace. They are remarkable people. They are nimble. They are working hard, adjusting constantly. I am so blessed to pastor and lead them first, and then we are blessed for you to be part of what God is doing here during these most unusual times. It is a joy, and I mean that, to be your pastor. It is a joy to serve you, and I am grateful for this opportunity. If you need us, you know where we are. Call, email. We will respond and do and be all that God can empower and enable us to be. God bless you.